The morning of February 15th, 2025, Flat Bridge, once again, made national headlines. A car had plunged over the side into the unforgiving depths of the Rio Cobre. Locals hailed the rescue as a miracle. But the truth was something far more sinister. That day, the Duppy Kingdom rose with one goal: unalive the driver and claim his soul. But someone stopped them. The Mermaid Kingdom intervened. They saved the driver and let humans believe they were the heroes. It was the second rescue. The first was supernatural. Now, 3 months later, the Mermaid Kingdom has intercepted a terrifying plan. The Duppies aim to overturn an entire passenger bus to claim dozens of souls in one brutal move. An army of the dead, grown overnight. If they succeed, it could end the Mermaid Kingdom. To stop them, we must first understand where this war began. In 1704, the first bridge was built across this river, a simple structure of logs and wood. But it was constructed atop an ancient portal, a gateway used by mermaids to traverse the waterways of Jamaica, a gateway they vowed to protect. They warned, they were ignored. Nature responded. The bridge was swept away by flood. Between 1881 and 1915, under colonial command, slaves were forced to rebuild the bridge, this time with stone, iron, and blood. The very stones of Flat Bridge are soaked in suffering. Many died, not all by natural causes. Some were dragged beneath the waters by vengeful mermaids, desperate to stop the desecration of their portal. But the dead did not rest. Their spirits, wronged and forgotten, bound themselves to the bridge. Refusing to let it fall again, they became the first soldiers of the Duppy Kingdom. A war began, one hidden from the world of man. Mermaids, guardians of the waters, Duppies, the souls of the enslaved, now twisted into warriors of vengeance. They clash under the surface of Flat Bridge. Every flood, every drowning, every accident. A battle, a skirmish, a soul claimed or saved. And now, the Duppies have grown bold. They no longer want one soul. They want a massacre. The Mermaid Kingdom has seen it. A vision, a prophecy, a bus filled with the innocent, targeted by the Duppy Kingdom. If they succeed, it will be the greatest soul harvest in centuries. But the mermaids will not allow this. They are preparing for war. A battle in the shadows of the bridge. To protect the living. To stop the dead. Fast forward to now. Jamaicans go about their day unaware that beneath politics, beneath asphalt and stone, an ancient war still influences the living. Unknown to the public, it was not just politicians who built Jamaica's north-south highway. It was the Mermaid Kingdom, pulling strings from the depths. During the reign of the People's National Party, the plan was seeded. And when the Jamaica Labour Party came to power, they unknowingly finished a mission shaped by forces unseen. The goal? To divert traffic away from Flat Bridge. To starve the Duppy Kingdom of victims, but fate had other plans. The highway's cost was too high. Too many refused to pay, and so the people continued to travel the cursed route. And once again, the Duppy Kingdom fed. But the mermaids were not idle. Through dreams and visions, they reached out to a woman of power, a pastor of the revivalist church, known in whispers as Mada Lawrence. Not for the first time, the mermaids chose her. In the early hours of morning, with her assistant at her side, she traveled to Flat Bridge, called by the old magic. The ritual had a price, a blood sacrifice, an ancient rite lost for centuries, until the mermaids unearthed it from the ruins of forgotten river temples. Blood and overproof rum were thrown onto the bridge, the meat of the animal cast into the river. The moment the sacrifice was completed, a great power shifted. The Duppy Kingdom was bound. For the next 5 years, they would be unable to claim a single soul. In the Mermaid Kingdom, the sound of drums echoed in jubilation. The war had paused. They had won this round. But below the joy, rage brewed in the Duppy Kingdom. They had been betrayed. One of their own had spoken to the enemy. The traitor was dragged from the shadows and banished, cursed to wander between realms, never belonging to either. The sacrifice has bought time, but not peace. The Duppy Kingdom waits. They remember, and in 5 years, to the day, they will rise again.